Hey guys, Sophia, Miriam, congratulations on the potential sale of your business. That's fantastic. I had one other one that we did a couple years ago, and he got through, or well, just a little over 2 years ago, got through 2020 and all. He had a private equity firm in Richardson that we referred him to, and then we were able to make a transaction, and he sold his business. It was an online business. Yeah, it works. Hey, so website, just so you know, current value for the website is going to be about $3,000, right, for the website. That includes, the copyright. Copyright would transfer to the new owner. Right now, you own that. The domain name, the current value at GoDaddy, and anybody can check this out, is $263, okay? I don't even know if that looks like a 2 or not. $263. And then plus, if someone were to call GoDaddy and try to buy this domain from you, it'd go through the brokerage house they have, they charge a fee, and then you can add any amount of money on top of it. Considering how new it is and what it offers, we're estimating with GoDaddy about $1,263 would be the value that you could post for that, and those are valid numbers. The hosting, we're $479 a year. So if we wind up helping the new owner maintain and keep all this, so then we could keep it in a GoDaddy account. Let's say we have them open a GoDaddy account to transfer all of this, the domain and the emails is free to that consumer. You make sure you charge the money for the value of these things, but the new owner would be free to transfer it. If we're going to unload and transfer the entire website and all that goes with it, okay, because there's quite a few, there's licenses that go along with it, like the calendar thing, the e-commerce thing, and the media gallery license, and then along with your merchant services. I have you with a company that's $10 a month, plus just a little over exchange rate. Not too many people know about that. It's kind of my secret there. So if we were to do a complete unload, right, as we call it, what would happen on an unload, we are actually going to download everything. That's going to take the website down. It will go down when we do this. We will unload it to a file, and this file will be pretty big, and it's only, a technical person can really use it. So we unload to a file, and then we'll send it to whoever they say is their person, and then they'll upload it. Hope and pray they do it right and they don't lose any parts of the website. That happens sometimes, okay? Not because of us, it's because maybe sometimes over there. We do a lot of migration of websites and big systems, and we even actually use our software versus GoDaddy because ours allows larger files to go through. They're gonna have to have somebody that knows what they're doing, because then they can come back to you and say, hey, the valuation's not worth what it was because the website's not all there. Well, they could call us and we can do it, or they should just stay with us, get a new GoDaddy account, free transfer, and everything's in their name and their card, okay? Then you can kill your GoDaddy account, no problem. The copyright transfers anyway, whether we unload the entire file, they have all the copyright. You're probably gonna sign a non-compete. They're gonna not want you to compete against them. They might pay you a consulting fee to go help them keep it going, right? But this is what that does. And then the other thing that I was thinking of would be the authorized.net account. That's the credit card processing. They're going to need their account with that. I can get them to the same merchant services if you want to do that. They'll have to do an application. When they get approved, then we'll switch it over to the new owner. Or they can do all that themselves. They don't have to use our company that we connected you to. They could go anywhere else they want to, Stripe, whomever, they're just going to pay more in fees, okay? So if they do that, we dump it all into a file, they do all the work. If they're going to do that, that might change the cost of what they might pay you because they're going to have a lot of work to do. If they just keep everything loaded like it is and just do these easy free transfers that we know how it works, because it doesn't cost anything to do the authorized.net or the GoDaddy account and move everything over to the new owner, then we can keep and maintain everything for our normal hosting, right? Plus the license fees. The other thing I was thinking about on your valuation, you said you were 17,000 to 7,000. Let's say you're $10,000 a month in revenue. That's your average revenue, right? Times 2 years, okay? So we know that equals $240,000. That is a realistic number because you've generated this real revenue, okay? You have the books to back it up. So 240, say your book of contacts could generate twice as much as that because you're only working part-time. Has the ability to generate that. So let's say we get up to 480 or even like, 390 there, like another third. So, and then 25% of your potential book of business revenue, it's another 25% of that big number. So another 100,000. So if you were in the $250,000 to $350,000 range, you would not be doing anything a disservice in the way of what you built here. Okay. Don't know if they got that kind of money. You could also offer owner finance. In other words, you could take, right? Just say, hey, my $240,000 is $10,000 a month, right? I'll take $10,000 a month, okay, for the next 2 years. If you take $10,000 a month for the next 2 years, you're paid out. You don't have to charge a finance charge, you can. But then it's on them to go and do more than a part-time job and make more than 10 grand a month, right? So they'll have to decide if that's worth it to them. That means they can pay as they go, and then you've got revenue coming in every month and not doing anything but getting your money back for building a great business. So there's a lot of ways to do it. There's a contract I'll send you. There are some legal things that you need to make sure are in place. You'll probably sign a non-compete along with the sale if you do it properly. You might have an attorney just touch it, right? And anyway, it just gives you an idea. Value of the website's $3,000, $263 plus $1,000 seller fee, $1,263 is the domain. The email, we'll just cancel that and open up a new one on the other side, or they can do it if we do the unload. If we unload this thing, Jag, we do have a fee because there's quite a bit of work to condense all that and set it up to where it'll open back up fine. Jag has a $500 fee, right? I have to get my technicians to do that. Basically, it's about the cost of a year's of hosting. We either maintain it, stay with us, or we're going to charge a fee, and we can drop it down to a loadable file for them. I think you've done a fantastic job. Your business's valuation is very realistic, very good. Just don't know what kind of money these folks have or what they're thinking. But you could consider, say you take 10 grand a month for 2 years. It's just up to them to sell more than that, right? So congratulations, looks good. I'll send you that agreement, but this is real numbers. I did call GoDaddy. I did do our little valuation on your website. And for someone to go build that right now, it'd be about $3,000. And that's not the high end, that's not the low end, that's about the average price. Some people could charge as much $5,000 for all the work that it is now, right? Okay, all right, appreciate it. Thank you.